there was a fire in 2000. There was one prior to that while the place was open. It's been closed since 1998, I believe. The place is absolutely destroyed. The reason I wanted to come here on a ghost hunt is, you know, it was a care home. People came here at the end of their days. So. Show you guys what I can see. Look up these steps. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not going up these steps. I thought they were concrete and they would, and I could feel myself bowing them. Yeah, that ain't good.
Room there, room here. That's quite a big room.
Shit. So look at the tiles. This would have been bathroom. Typical 1990s blue paint. If you guys are looking there. So as you can see, guys, this place is trashed. Graffiti artists have been in. Quite gutted. There's no bus stop clocks on the wall. There's not much of the roofs left. You can see daylight through them, or the night sky. I don't know what this would have been.
I think I found the kitchen.
That's definitely a bathroom.
That, I would say, it's a kitchen. The way the plugs and things are. Plugs up here.
I think you're right there.
Cooker would have been there.
Type of the gas brackets. Guys, poor state on this building.
Sad to say.
I don't know how many residents would have lived here back in the day. So we'll have a little walk around while we've got a little bit of natural light left. Have a quick look at the other building. I think there may be other buildings around here, and then we'll come back and do some call outs, use the ghost box. I'm not using the spirit box. Every video I watch where there's a spirit box on there is 20 minutes of and then clearly radio adverts, radio noise. So
I've got SLS on this.
You got SLS?
I got SLS up on this.
We'll be trying some SLS as well. Nice. It's really fucking quiet. I mean, we're just off the main road, so you're going to hear cars going past.
It's not even warm, is it?
No, it's eerily quiet. I thought we'd be hearing like rats or...
I would have thought rats, well, especially with all the debris.
We'll see what nighttime brings, guys. To be honest, it's in a not as bad a state as I thought it was going to be, because the original videos I've looked, I've only looked at the staircase, and the upstairs, some of it was still intact. Yeah, can you feel them bouncing under you?
Yeah, I'm staying to the side.
I won't risk it out too heavy for that.
You see where it's been charged.
Oh.
You can see where they set fire to it.
Yeah, apparently the fire was unexplained. I don't know how much truth there is in that. Probably some smack rats fell asleep.
Right in front of me is, you see it's really charred.
Right.
It is fairly sturdy, to be honest.
I could feel it bounce. I was watching it bounce and you came up. Oh shit, yeah. So that was probably an upstairs fire, because the downstairs walls are not charred. All the roof over there is, look, in that corner.
Look at that beam above us.
Yeah, that was an upstairs fire. Was that somebody's granny panties up there?
Quite possible.
I mean, the floors were intact here at some point, because there's spray paint up there.
Yeah,
I don't know if all the fencing that's been put up, I don't know if they've taken the floors out after they've put that up to stop people coming in here.
Mixture of the fire and whatever.
And contractors, if you're going to fence something off, make sure a 6'18" stone bloke can't get under your fence.
Or a 15 stone 7, 6'1".
Oh shit! Ah, I've been hitting the balls. Oh!
Taking a feed for it.
Sacked myself.
What's that, 4x4?
Didn't see it. Can I get in there? I can. What's that say? Here lies Ravi.
Sorry, there's something outside.
Someone outside. We haven't got our big torches on there.
Sorry, the person out there. Yeah, you can see the doors going through. Another doorway down there.
Holy shit. Everything I'm stood on here is rotten. Oh, there's more rooms down there as well. Guys, this place is absolutely gutted.
Plenty of anarchy signs.
And just up there, this is the only door in the building intact. The fire door that survived by the look of it. That's a metal door. Is that a safe room or something? I think that's a metal door with a lot. I wonder if it was a medical dispensary room. There's a slat on it.
Pantry. There's a lot more rooms. Have an electric box?
There's a red button at the top there. The panic alarm.
I think we had a person outside this now as well.
That's an old heating bar, isn't it?
That's why they got the cage over it. This is the old sinking boiler as well.
I thought I fucking knew someone then. It's a lot more different when you're in somewhere that you're not supposed to be.
Porcelain sink.
Oh, what was this? Oh, well, I'm getting some serious Blair Witch vibes in here. Fucking hell. This is fucking horrible, guys. Like I said, we'll just do a walk around so you guys can see what remains. We'll check the other building, see if we can get in there, and then we'll do some ghost. It's the leprechaun. We'll do some investigating.
I think I'll go through to back through the other room.
Yeah, what's that door? Oh, I was just in there. So what's this door? That ain't opening. I think that goes outside. I don't know.
This is rock wool underneath.
Yeah.
Plenty of it.
It's all falling out with the ceilings. Guys, if the cameras are really shaky, it's because the original ground is nothing left. There is rock wool, fallen debris from the roof and the ceilings.
Not the best for your health.
And we've got to be careful that we'll get a nail through the foot or something. I mean, I'm wearing patrol boots with a metal piece in the sole, so it should stop a nail going through. I don't want to test the theory. Ah, there's the fuse board, yeah. Is it? So I've seen 2 or 3 videos of urban explorers coming in, and they didn't get into any of this, so I don't know whether someone's been knocked down, and that's how we've got the access.
Knock one of the doors through.
Yeah. There's definitely work going on.
Maybe that was sealed off last time.
Must be, I don't remember any of these doors being open. All of our ceiling has gone except the attic trap.
I found an easy way out.
hell is that?
I think that's an easy way. That's just a pantry. Have a look at it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's the best way.
Oh, the worst days. Oh. Well, I'd say we ain't getting up, but somebody's been going up on these. Because there's another one up on there. I ain't climbing up that.
No, I'm not trusting that. I'm not that agile.
Oh. So when we first met 15 years ago, we would have been up there. Oh, fucking hell. How quick the sun has gone down. I had to think I was going to come in a pair of fucking shorts. Right, so we're going to go and have a look at this building. I think this is the old boys' school. No idea how long it's been abandoned. Even though we're doing a paranormal investigation, there is nothing online to say that this place is haunted. Oh, fuck me! Always important to wear boots on these little adventures.
That's why I got hiking boots on.
Yep. Because my ankle would have gone then. Whew. Well, I'll save you the torture of watching us get under the fence to get in, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a very fantastic sight, was it? For both
No.
of us.
This looks like a school. Fucking horrible. Oh wow.
Funny we're going in that room. Well, let's try and get to the other side.
I don't know if I fancy climbing through all that. What the fuck?
Is it up against the walls?
That shit is all the way through. I don't know if it's in that other room. There's no ceilings or anything in this one either.
That's another room as well. Once upon a time.
Oh wow.
See from all the walls.
How far down it goes over there.
And that's probably a drop here as well. If you stepped on that, you probably go down just as far.
Yeah, that looks far more unsafe than the last one we were in. For a split second when I heard that car then, I was like, fuck me, it's a growl.
So I heard it rustle over the other side and I thought, something.
Yeah. Exactly like Ogmore. No sounds of wildlife. What is some torch then? Must be my reflection on the fence. Oh, there's a door there.
I'm trying to keep the torch down.
So guys, look at the state of this building. I think the other building is going to be our focal point. Or not. But that's the room we were looking in through. Holy shit. This was a big building. Massive chimney stacks. Oh, there's a bit of scum graffiti on the door there. Imagine that, the local smack rat spelling shit right. 4 letters of it. Oh!
That was me this time.
This was a staircase going up, but
Not anymore.
it ends there. Sorry.
Still got the filament from the bottom.
Wow.
The bulb didn't survive.
I think I just heard an owl screech then. The camera does pick up that. It was an owl, not anything spoopy. There's a lot outdoor light filament up here attached to brambles. Wow. I think when I'm outside of the building. I'm going to keep my torch down a bit in case there is security somewhere. There's no signage anyway to say trespassers will be prosecuted or no entry, there's no danger signs or anything like that.
And I haven't seen a vehicle or a cabin or anything like that around
No.
here. Just for security.
But there is quite a sturdy fence. They just they left too big a gap in the bottom. I don't think we're going to get anything. There's nothing. The fence stops there, doesn't it? So guys, the camera work is going to be awful here. The ground is really uneven. Do not want to be putting my leg down that one.
There's a few. No, there's nothing more around there.
I'm almost glad after nearly snapping my ankle up there. I don't think this is going to be.
It's going to be the other one.
Yeah. Thing is, does anyone die in schools?
Well, it was a care home, wasn't it? People did actually stay in the homes.
This was the old boys' school.
Yeah.
That over there, the first building we
Well,
were
that's
in.
known as Llanerch Care Home, so care home. I think they would have stayed there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that'll be people at the end of their days. Like,
Yeah.
and families can't look after them anymore. So we do some ghost app stuff in there. I've really got to watch when I'm walking. I mean, they're asking for people to get out there, look. They've built a ramp to get over the fence.
That's practical.
I hope there's a rubble mound the other side. But what this rubble mound means is somebody is doing something with this land, so we may be the last sort of...
No.
We may be the last people to come in here before this is pulled down, because they're gearing up for it. There's a JCB that side of the fence. All this fencing is new. There was a video posted here 8 months ago and none of this fencing was up. There is somebody that owns the land. He caught a bunch of urban explorers in here and he told them to carry on. He didn't give a shit. They were spray painting at the time. That's not what we are going to be doing at all. We are to respect the history, respect the building.
We just want to get answers.
Yeah, see if we can get some form of activity or a conversation. I mean, there's no power here, so if the EMF trips in here, I'll be impressed. It only went off twice in the castle and I didn't see it. It was when it's in the wife's hands, who's not here unfortunately because she's ill.
And my phone is in airplane mode, so won't interfere.
Yeah, mine not. So we're going to find somewhere in there. I'm going to turn the camera off now. We're going to find somewhere in there to set up for our first investigation. We'll get some of the apps on. I'll get a tripod and a static camera set up and we'll see you in a little bit. So we've set up in, we don't know what this room would have been. We're not sure what this room would have been back in the day. Oh fuck, that's me. We've got blue walls and pink walls, but as we said, this off camera just now, this would have been probably a resident room, or maybe like a main room where people met up outside of the bedrooms, maybe. So I'm going to put on a ghost tube vocalizer. That's the one that was talking to us last time in the castle. So I got ghost tube loaded. That's what you can hear there. Those beeping is calibrating, listening. So let's see if we get any form of responses. I'm actually going to put this down instead of carrying it. It's warmer than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so I'm Beardo.
Possessed.
That's a good start.
So the ghost after said possessed. Bizarrely, as I was just about to introduce Dean as Demon Bailey.
No, I'm not possessed.
My thoughts on these apps? They're probably shit. probably a load of crap. But it does, it gives you something to bounce off if you're having a quiet night. And we just discussed off camera, there's no feeling you of any form of spookiness, creepiness, completely different vibe to the castle. It's literally nothing here so far. I can't even see the buildings that eerie. I think the eeriest feeling I'm having myself is that we're probably not supposed to be in here. And that's
security.
Yeah. So, what do you think of these apps, like the SLS and Ghostfox and stuff?
They do say that, especially the white noise, is meant to build energy in a place to attract the ghosts, but I'm a bit on the fence with them myself.
Yeah. The white noise, I can understand that, but it's when they've got the spirit boxes bouncing radio stations,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, it's just said Virgin. It was like, yeah, it was fucking Madonna.
Yeah. I've seen one once where instead of scanning forwards, it scanned the radio stations backwards,
Right.
which then didn't pick up any of the voices that were on the radio because it's going the wrong way, but voices still came through.
Yeah. That I'd have more. I'd have more faith in.
Is that rope or rope?
Rope. There's no rope in here. What do you mean by rope? Are you trying to tell us something?
Was there a suicide here?
Potentially.
News.
Fuck me, you had to go dark.
Well, it's icy.
I mean, there's nothing. So, we're going to do some calling out. You can use the spirit box, or you can use this grey box in my hand. Green light on there. Light, you are correct.
Got a few lights.
Just as I said, there's a green light.
Yeah.
So if you come near this box, it will change colour. I'm going to stand it up and balance it there. So if you touch that, it'll change colour. It won't hurt you as far as we know. It'll do no harm to you. It'll just give us a way to be able to communicate with you. So feel free to touch that, push it over. Feel free to touch me. I don't know if Dean's going to feel the same about that.
Fine if you want. Touch me, touch me.
If you can only communicate by knocking or tapping or even throwing things, do that.
Plenty to throw.
Just don't throw them at me.
Scratch.
Or don't scratch me, no.
That doesn't go well with the possessed.
No. Scratch and possessed and lights. I mean, at least it all fits.
Yeah.
So, I am what you would call a believing skeptic, as in I believe in the paranormal, I believe in spirits, but I believe what I see, not what YouTube videos and such show me. Some of them are believable. It was your stomach, was it? Fucking hell. We're getting growls! So what's your views on the paranormal? You believe in?
I only believe in what I see. I was a skeptic until the last place I lived in where I saw a figure.
Boat? There's no boats here.
No water, well,
There's a little river.
Possessed.
again.
Possessed again. So is somebody in this place possessed? There is some spray paint on the walls. One of them was a triangle with an eye in it, which is
It's Illuminati shit.
Illuminati, but it's probably just people think there's cool shit to spray on walls.
Yeah.
So how do you feel that the last place you probably lived is in this state? Does it sadden you to see it?
Or do you still see it as it was?
Or did you hate it here and you're glad that it's in this state? Although looking through what very little history of this place there is, bizarrely is one of the only care homes that I've looked at that didn't have any neglect cases open, didn't have any horror stories attached to it. There's no records of deaths or anything like that. No idea why. It was really hard to get any information on this place. The castle that me and Mrs. Geek did last week is literally a mile and a half that way. The river that runs past this place runs towards the castle
That
and
goes that way down.
towards that Ogmore Castle, and there is a dipping bridge around here. It's apparently haunted as well. I don't think we're going to be going there tonight. So, are there any spirits there? Any previous residents?
My light was indicator.
I thought you had like a Is anyone there? That's something.
It's a bottle of smeg on the floor.
That's that.
If you are here, try and be as loud as you can.
Shout at us. What was that? Not. Did you just answer on a haunted app telling me you're not here?
Or is it not loud? Do you want the quiet?
Rituals.
Rituals, possess, scratch. That's all manner of dark shit, and probably the most.
Rope.
Rope again.
Yep.
So very often that thing repeats words.
And that's repeated quite a few tonight.
Like the last place, it was repeating book. And it turns out that at some point there were over 3,000.
Missing.
What the fuck is going on with that?
Caught missing.
Possessed.
Possessed
Missing,
again.
possessed. Was somebody possessed in this building? Did somebody have a bad paranormal experience here? Is there anyone still residing here? Can you tell me your name?
That was me. Best doing that quick.
Can you make a noise? The fuck was that?
That's like a whirring sound, that. Sounded like brakes on a bike. Push bike. That's the door, is it?
For me, it sounds like it's over where you are.
No, it sounds like it's in that doorway. Let us hear it again. Less is above us.
If that is you, thank you. We've definitely heard something. It was some form of high-pitched.
It's almost like a whirring, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the door. That was me. It almost sounded like when the brake pads on the bike judge it. That was right by that doorway.
See how you did? We're over there. If that is you making those noises, can you do it again? Can you do it louder?
Can you come closer?
We do thank you for interacting with us, if that was you. There's batteries and lights all around you, all giving off power that apparently you'll be able to use to speak to us, to manifest. We're not here to cause you any disrespect, any harm. We're not here to damage the building or the surroundings. We're here to gather evidence and to see if we can capture evidence of you. And if you've got a story to tell, then we can share that. None of these lights will hurt you. They're purely so we can see. And if you do manifest, so we can see
Am I
you.
dead?
Eminem.
Am I dead?
Yes, you are. This building was closed 25 years ago. I keep hearing a really high-pitched squeaking.
That's funny because I haven't been here now.
Might be my tinnitus.
That's-
You hear it then? There's like a little...
no.
Definitely seems a bit more active than when we first came in.
There's a lot more weird little noises.
Yeah, and my eyes are drawn up there all the time. Probably just because I mean, that looks fine.
I'm going out of that doorway, but that's probably because it's a dark doorway.
Yeah. Like, you can't see how dark it is because obviously I've got a light here. But that doorway you can see beyond this one, when I move the camera from there, you can literally see the brickwork and not anything the other side of it.
And from where I'm standing, all you can see is the door frame. You can't see past the door frame.
It is weird. So is there anyone that would like to speak to us? Is there anyone who would like to tell this story? About your last... What was that?
Martha.
Martha? Is that you? Have we been hearing Martha?
Kitchen.
Kitchen?
And the kitchen's just beyond that wall.
Yeah.
What we think is the kitchen.
Martha, if you want to...
Scratch.
I don't like the way that you keep saying scratch and possessed. Fucking hell.
I have got a scratch on my leg from when we went through the
Am I
day.
dead?
Am I dead again?
Yes, Martha, you are dead. I'm sorry. Does the building look the same as it used to you? Because to us, there's no ceilings, there's no power, there's no glass in the windows.
Paint peeling off.
I mean, look at the seat on this. Just decay. All the door frames are...
Hug.
Hug. You can hug us. If we can feel it, you'll know about it because we'll probably scream.
There's that lead paint. Where's it peeling off?
I hope not.
Both of us have touched it.
Good for you. Don't fuck with lead paint.
In the older buildings, they did use it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Torturer.
Torturer.
Torturer. Was there a torturer here?
Were you tortured in this care home? Were you not looked after? My great grandmother went to a place like this, but she was very well looked after.
That was me. Move from that spot.
Have you got a message for us? Have you got a message for any of your loved ones? Because when they see that somebody has been in where you may have lived for a while, they may want to have a look. Maybe you can reach out to a loved one through us. Nothing but respect for you in the building. We're not like the other people that have obviously been in here spray painting and breaking glass. That's not what we're about. Gone quiet again, haven't they?
Mm.
Well, there's the Illuminati spray paint I was on about.
Yeah, that's definitely Illuminati, isn't it?
So if you weren't a resident here, were you a worker here? Did you spend a lot of time here?
Scratch.
I said scratch again.
I've got a scratch on my leg from when I got into when we got in earlier.
I've probably got a few.
But, I've got one down here. I'm standing up here, see if I can get any of them doorways.
Yeah, if you can knock on a door or a window or throw a stone. Can you whistle? Can you copy me? The last place I went, I did that and something whistled back to me 3 times. Can you do better?
It wouldn't be me because I can't whistle.
So nothing on the EMF. I didn't think we would have. There's literally nothing here.
I'd be impressed if that went off now.
Yeah, I mean, if that went off, when we were at the castle, when Mrs. Kigadi, it went like midway at once, and then it bounced to 5 once for a...
Yeah, it twice in the door.
Oh! Once for a...
Yeah, it twice in the door.
Oh!
What?
Did you hear something drop there then?
I hear something. No, I saw you move. I've been away from that spot for a while. Nothing moving down.
No, that's what I'm looking for. No? Alright, that says not.
It's repeated that word as well.
Yeah. So you're saying that there's not anything moving down there? I was looking for a mouse or a...
That was me.
I was looking for a mouse or a rat or something. Nothing, it definitely had a drop. It wasn't like this plastic popping again.
It sounded like it was under where my tripod is.
Yeah. Because we've both been away from that area for a little bit.
So I've been standing in the entranceway.
I mean, and looking up, there's nothing left to fall down.
No.
I mean, it could be something's fallen off the wall and it's just the reverberation of our voices have loosened something. We have leaned against stuff, whether we've...
It did sound a bit heavier than paint.
Yeah, that was a
Awesome.
solid little...
If it was debris, it would have been wood or stone. It wouldn't have been paint.
It sounded to me like a little stone. So the ghost sheep or the... Yeah, no.
Am I dead?
Am I dead again?
Yes, you are dead. It's weird that...
I saw the bars pick up.
I've not seen that repeat that many those words that often.
No, and it's repeating them repeatedly in you.
Yeah. So did you not know you were dead? Does this place still look like it used to you? What would this room have been? And don't say kitchen, because that's over there.
Martha, are you still with us? You're still nearby?
Martha, were you here for the fire? Are you aware of the fire? And what it's done to the building? Or both of the fires and what they've done to the building?
One of the glasses went red on that ghost tube.
If Martha or anyone there want to communicate with us? So we've heard some high-pitched noises. We think we've heard something get thrown or dropped. You've spoken to us through...
Help. We do want to help you. So.
If we can help you, we will. I mean, you don't have to be stuck here. You can... You know, if you are there, you're proof of the afterlife, and that means you can move on to the next place. You're not bound here.
We want to help you move to the light.
What you can't do is follow us home. Don't want none of that.
No, that goes to me too.
Go be with your family.
Your loved ones.
But is there a room you want us to visit? A room you want us to record in? The grey box in the window, there, the green light. Try and touch that. It's next to the ghost box that you're using.
Do you want to try that in the kitchen?
Yeah. And we can leave. I'll take my torch in. And we can leave these tripods here if we get anything.
You might pick up one night.
Not? Do you not want us to move?
Not, but it's not as in a knot in a piece of wood. Or
Oh, right.
K-N-O-T.
The rope and the knot be... I want to keep what I'm saying around here about stuff like that.
Yes.
Alright, Spirit, we are going to the kitchen. We're going to leave some devices on in this room for you. Feel free to interact and we'll know when we come back. Or when I go home.
If you are in the kitchen, could you please make this light up?
What's your name?
My name's Beardo. And
My name's Demon. Not the actual demon.
he's not actually a demon, he's a very nice man.
Let's bring some humour. That's set to bring things up as well.
What's that?
I'm not laughing a joke and bring the humour.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of these videos where people, they're not getting anything, and when they start messing about, that's when they capture stuff without knowing.
There's one group that I know in particular, they spent the first 20 minutes of the video going around doing pranks.
What is your name?
Hug, and what is your name again?
I thought you were going to say me.
If you want us to come back into that room, you have to make a noise. What the fuck was that?
We'll make this light up.
Hello?
Closer.
Alright. We would move closer. Which way to move closer?
You seem to have called us back to this room, because when we left, you didn't shut up with that spirit box. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. You have to forgive me.
Help.
We are trying to help you. You know, if you've got a message for your family, we can pass that on for you.
Martha.
Martha again. See, last time I just got a load of random different names. Some of them related to the building. When a building's been around since the 1300s, the chances of getting a name right.
One of the names you had, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Because you had Robert was the one that supposed to have owned it first.
We had Walter, which is the guy, Walter
But Nicholas was.
Walter Cantalupi, or Cantalipi.
But Nicholas was one of the Cantalupi family.
Oh, is he?
He was. There was a dispute on who. When I read up, there was a dispute on who actually owned the property first, and I think it was either Robert or Andrew.
Yeah.
And this Nicholas.
Ah.
They couldn't. There's a dispute on who actually owned it first. So.
Okay, so I just turned my big torch off. Maybe it's too much light in here for you. Is this better? So when we left the room, you had plenty to see, and now we've come back, you're going quiet again. Don't mean you any harm.
There's no need to be scared of us.
We're probably more scared of you if you showed yourself. And if you've got a sense of humour, scare us.
If you show yourself in the doorway, we've got nowhere to run.
If you show yourself in the doorway, there's a good chance I'm going to need to change your pants.
Am I dead?
Yes,
Am I
you're
dead?
dead, Martha. I'm sorry to tell you. What's up in there? Oh, look at a ball.
Drum on the windowsills.
A little trigger object for you. So if there is a spirit here, it's a white ball. It's very light, like a...
It's almost like a ping pong ball.
Yeah, it's even light and small. It's like from inside a toy or something. So that ball there, can you move that? It'll take the smallest of breaths or pushes to move it. And there's not going to be a draft coming into any of these windows because they bricked up. Surprising how warm it is in here.
The only draft you can get here is from above, and that's not going to affect it.
Yeah, there's no wind, there's no rain. It's been quite a pleasant day. Temperature's half of what it was this time last week when I was walking on the castle in a t-shirt.
You did go on a warm day after.
Yeah. Are you there?
Martha, you still about? Do you still want help? Or probably go back and get AVPs on the phones.
Yeah, that's the plan. If
Answering every question.
play the video
Torturer.
Torture again.
again, Martha, you're trying to tell us there's something horrible went on here to you.
And was it in this room? As you keep bringing us back to this room.
We can't get upstairs. All of the upstairs of this place has been destroyed. But is there a downstairs room that you feel more comfortable in, or that you've got more energy in, that we could talk to you through? Feel free to use my energy.
Not.
No, not with a K or an N.
N.
You don't want to use my energy, that's fine.
Help.
We're trying to help you. This is fucking bizarre.
If you want help, then you should use our energy. Both of us got plenty of energy.
Oh my, I am covered in shit.
Yeah, not to my back.
I know my ass is covered in it. So is there anybody here?
Bloody.
Bloody. How come you keep speaking when I leave the room?
That goes along with the torture.
Yeah. Right, that noise you're probably hearing on camera now.
Watching you.
Watching you. Where are you watching us from?
The noise you're hearing then was a car or a motorbike. I think it was a car. Can you see me? Can you see Dean? Can you give us a sign? Can you throw something or knock on something? Or can you whistle? Oh, what the fuck?
Obviously.
I thought that was a rope.
That wouldn't have been good.
No, it's coiled up cable, but with no lights on. I just sort of caught that glimpse, and it looked a bit like a slip knot. I was like, fucking rope and knot. But it's
That wouldn't have been good.
what's a washing line? I'm gonna keep the torch down off the ceiling, actually, aren't I?
Help.
Help again.
We're trying to help, but we need a little bit more from you. Because at the moment, it's just an app throwing out words. I don't know if you'd know what one of these apps is, because this place has been derelict for longer than these things have existed. It's a shame to see the building in this state. Because by the looks of this, it wasn't built as a care home. It was probably a wealthy home, stately home, or a mansion.
Torturer.
Torture again.
Torture again. Could you be a previous owner of the building? Martha? Martha, are you there? Could you be an owner? Previous owner?
Was you one of the staff here?
Possessed. Shopkeeper.
Possessed shopkeeper.
It's definitely just spewing random words now and
Right. You want to follow with the SOS?
Yeah, it might be worth.
If I put that on you, pan the camera onto my phone.
Yeah, I was just hearing. I thought I heard movement in there when I stepped out.
What year is it?
It's 2022.
What year is it for you?
Trapped.
Trapped.
Are you trapped in an older year? It's 2022 for us.
Help.
What year is it for you currently?
I freaked right out there then. Literally sounded like somebody at the other end of the house. When I got out onto that bit, it was like they walked around the outside. But I didn't think ghost, I thought, fuck,
Person.
there's somebody here with me.
So somebody's.
I think it's just so dark out there now.
Martha, you walking around the outside of the building?
Help.
We will help you, but at the moment all we can hear is this app.
No.
No. No, as in, that was you I heard out there. There it is again. I think it's those.
Back again.
Shopkeeper. Rituals.
If there was somebody walking around, they'd be loud as like just that little bit of movement.
You would do a little bits.
No, not.
Hug. Martha. Bloody.
I've never heard this go off. Even in the cast when he was kicking off.
I'm going to stop this, put the SLS on, and see if I can pan out there, see if I can.
Yeah, I'm going to turn. Well, I'm going to turn. I'm going to turn the ghost. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to turn the ghost app off for now. So we're gonna walk around with what's called an SLS camera. And if you manifest in front of that camera, we'll be able to see you.
I've also got the necrophonic.
Cool. So
If worst comes to the worst, then we use the necrophonic.
that's like a spirit box, is it?
White noise one.
We'll give it a go. Wait, whose light is that then? That's not us.
No.
I think there's somebody coming, so I'm going to go dark for a sec. But guys, we started hearing voices, and then I saw a light that wasn't ours. Gone out to investigate. There's a group of 4 of the ghost hunters have turned up. They scared me. I scared them. I think they were recording. I wasn't.
Trying to pick up something on that wall.
It'll be that sheep there, look. But fair play to them. They were. They were cool with us. They've gone to the next building down. They've told us that they had a lot of activity here last night over the other side of the building, so we're probably going to collapse everything down and go over there, see what happens there. Probably do another hour in here, and then we're going to let these guys in. They've been kind enough to go to the next building down. Apparently they've been up on the roof. I'm not climbing up on there. So we'll have a quick scout with Dean with the SLS, see if he picks anything up. Something on the wall then. Are you there?
I was half up the wall.
Yeah, my camera definitely caught that on yours.
Can you come closer to the camera if you are?
Right next to you, bro.
Just try to pick up that paint or something.
It's a problem.
Those 2 pieces there.
Does that pop you then?
I had a rustle, I didn't have a pop.
There was definitely a pop.
Every bit on this wall is trying to pick up as a person.
Yeah, it's
Like that concrete there, you try picking up as someone laying down. Like now it's picking up 2 on that wall.
yeah. There's so many shapes in here that it's just gonna. Cause it works like an Xbox Kinect, and it looks
Yeah.
for joints that look like arms and legs, and there's so much in here that could
Do you want me to try a necrophonic?
give it a go. We'll have a quick go. We'll go with the necrophonic. Should we try it in there where we had the most noise?
We are both skeptics, so as far as the necrophonic is concerned, so we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's just another app as far as I'm concerned. Oh, the ball. I don't know, it's still there. God damn it. So we're going to try an app called the Necrophonic. Works like Spirit Box, I think. We'll have a go on that in here, and then we're going to go through the other part of the house that this other ghost hunting team said that they had a lot of activity in last night. Apparently they saw a woman in a window.
Be very.
Be very? Are you talking to us? Can you give us your name? Is Martha there? If this picks up any of the words that the other app did, I'll be impressed.
Yeah. I haven't tried echo before.
So can you use this app to tell us any of the words you were using earlier?
Shall I turn the switch breaker? Right.
Is there anyone there? Can you tell me your name?
Sorry, your mum then.
Can you give us a sign that you're here? Can you knock? Can you talk to us through this light? The white noise? Is that clean?
I've got it dirty then.
Bitty.
I'm not going to say anything.
All this noise you can hear, apart from us, apparently you can use that to speak to us.
Funny.
Funny. I do try. Oh, the ghost farted. Demon gas!
Try and trade the big whip or echo.
Give it a try. It's just. That was fucking horrible. I don't know who Fran is, but that noise was horrible. Can you speak to us now? Now it's a little less hectic.
The reverb is clearer.
Yeah. Can you tell us your name? Or even better. The fuck was that?
Couldn't make it out, but it sounded in distress.
Could you tell us one of our names?
We've already told you our names. Were you scared of what I called myself earlier?
It's a nickname, he's not really a demon. On that most evil looking of apps.
It does look evil.
So can you give us a name? We've had the same name over and over tonight.
It would mean a lot to us if you could say your name.
We'd appreciate it.
I haven't gone off once the whole time.
Looking how dim that green light is, I think the battery might be going in now. I might actually turn it off. It's doing fuck all. Did that fucking seem to you?
I couldn't quite make it out. Did you just say my name? If so, can you say it again?
Was that Dean again? Oh, fucking bro.
Are you attracted to me for some reason?
We left that open.
Yeah, we've been there and we've been down there.
Because the last time I went in there, I thought that was like a red panic alarm or something on the top of it.
Yeah, because we noticed about the heater on the bottom. There's a heater pipe. There's a cage over it.
We just showed them the picture of the enlarged face.
What? Oh.
That's even worse. I can't tell if that's a bong or a 69.
I think the clues above.
5EX? What are you on about?
What about that one?
Yeah, I think that's either a giant bong or the best number in the world. So guys, we are in the school now, or what used to be the school. The building we were in, the old nursing home, another team of investigators have turned up. They're nice enough. Obviously there's 4 of them, 2 of us, and just trying to move through the building without setting each other's equipment off is just impossible. They were talking, we were talking, and then you move your foot and something snaps. They might think it's paranormal, we might think it's paranormal. So we moved out to the school. We've managed to get into one of the rooms we showed earlier in the light. So I'm going to do a little bit of a ghost tube session here, see what happens. And we go say goodbye to our new friends. I'm going to lay this down here. That's calibrating.
Maybe blue.
Maybe blue. Different building, different words.
Bite.
Bite.
Your bag is blue.
My bag is blue. Were you talking about the colour of my bag?
And my jeans.
Yeah. So did you go to school here? This place is listed as an abandoned boys' school.
Disrespectful.
We haven't been disrespectful tonight.
No. Tonight.
At all.
We mean no disrespect, no harm. We're not here to cause any damage to the buildings. And we're not here to cause you any harm. We just here...
Drowned.
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 Did you drown in the Neverton River nearby?
So there is a river nearby and you've just said drowned. Is that linked or are we just random words again? Could you give a name? Microphone picks that up, it's by vape. Can you give us a name? What year is it for you? So obviously we not being rude to the other guys, I don't want to contaminate their investigation. They probably don't want to contaminate ours, which is why we've peeled away. There's no vibe in this area at all. I mean, the app's just thrown out a couple of random words and stopped.
Never.
Never? Are you never going to stop? I mean, we are here to gather evidence of the paranormal. So if you could make a noise, if you can whistle or throw something, we'll know you're here.
Blue.
Those leaves.
Nurse.
Nurse?
Were you a nurse here?
There would have been a school nurse, I imagine, because...
Blue. Yeah, over this side.
Were you a nurse here? Blue and a nurse would fit as well.
Yeah. Were you a nurse in the care home when you followed us over here?
Are you Martha? Are you still with us? This building's more open than the last one, so we're just going to pick up...
Trapped.
Trapped again. We're just going to pick up wind and...
I'm feeling calmer in this room than in the other one.
Yeah, my headache's gone.
Yeah, my tension's... It was all back of the head, and that's cleared now.
Yeah, it was like almost like a pressure headache on top of my head there. I was starting to get... I don't get headaches.
Never.
Mine
No,
was,
I never get headaches.
Yeah. Mine was like a dehydration thing when at the back with.
It's weird because I started... Look, when we were first in there, there was...
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
That's a new one.
That is new. Kathleen, were you a nurse here? Are you the nurse that tried to come through earlier? Yeah, when we first went in there, we both said there's nothing. It doesn't feel like there's anything here, and it was almost like that triggered something to start.
As soon as we turned on the devices, then it all of a
Yeah,
sudden kicked
and
off.
it sort of kept building up. And
Yeah.
I kept seeing stuff at the corner of my eye, and I should have said.
It was only the once I have, and that was in that
I mean, I went
door
out
frame.
when I saw it. I went out twice and said I thought I saw something.
Blue. Sacrifice.
Blue sacrifice.
Blue, is that related to a nurse? I don't know what sacrifice is. Like, guys, I'm talking to the app like it's real and it's communicating with the dead. I don't think that's the case. Scratch again.
Do you mean blue as in cold?
I don't believe that's the case, but it's better than standing here in silence, which we may be doing if we didn't have the app to feed off and maybe give us a bit of direction. The more of these we do, obviously the more comfortable we're going to be, and hopefully we won't get other ghost hunters scare the shit out of me with a torch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kept seeing stuff at the corner of my eye, and I've dismissed it as the torch, but then that would have meant they were just stood outside doing that.
Yeah, constantly.
For 40 minutes before they actually came in.
But what I saw was where that plug where I said the SLS picked up that, what it made out to be a figure.
Yeah.
What I saw wasn't light like that, it was dark.
Well, like
It
a
was
shadow.
like a shadow. So I don't know if there's a shadow person.
Maybe. I mean, did you have your camera on?
It wasn't on at that point, unfortunately.
So I was away, innit?
Yeah. Well, I was packing up, wasn't I? We'd
Yeah.
just had we'd only just turned off the necrophonic. But it was in the corner of my eye as, like, side on.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have been aiming the camera at it anyway.
How much time have we left in this footage wise? I'm not getting anything in here. When I say I'm not getting anything, I'm not claiming to be psychic or anything like that. What I mean is, the castle, there was an eerie feeling in the castle that I'm not getting here. The last building, there was a feeling there, like a
Like vibe,
heaviness.
A vibe.
Missing.
Who's missing?
Closer.
A heaviness for us to have both got a headache is like
Same time.
the air was thicker in there, and
And both of those cleared as soon as we came over here.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna turn this off.
Table.
Yeah, table. Well done. It's a school. Never sleep. Why? I did say I wasn't going to come in here because it looks dangerous, but
Yeah, we don't know whether these leaves are poisonous or they're flowers.
I'm not going to eat them. It's just, well, this building's a lot bigger than I thought it just was. There's a tower there. Got a plaque on the wall as well. Yeah. There's a no smoking sign and a plaque. Oh, it might be a box. Yeah. And this place, it looks the business, but then I don't know. Maybe I've got too much light in here, or
I can see it rustling outside.
outside. Is there anyone here? Is that you we just heard outside?
My torch is done.
And the other thing we've got to be aware of is there is also another team here.
Yeah. That's why I looked out to see if it was them.
I mean, we can't expect them to be quiet because we've respectfully, they didn't ask us to move or anything. We've just basically sloped off to give them a chance to conduct the investigation in the quiet like we had. It only seems to be the fair thing. So we,
Let's give the proper respect.
yeah, at the end of the day, all apart from the guys that are faking shit and using fishing wire to pull stuff around their houses and stuff, people that are out here just trying to catch evidence, we're all here for the same thing. So
See if there is an afterlife.
yeah, I mean, it'd make me feel better, I think, if there was if I knew there was something after, if there was more than just fucking, this is getting deep.
I just want to see something again.
Yeah,
What do you think something once?
so obviously, to me, really, the paranormal investigation side of this is pretty much dead, because this building's got nothing. There's another team in the other building, so we'll probably say goodbyes to them and make a head off. So you had paranormal experience in an old house you lived in?
When I lived in my previous place, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and in the doorway there was what looked like a monk's figure in cloak. He's about your size. In like, they had like a almost like a robe with a hood. I literally woke up early hours in the morning, saw it standing there in the doorway. It didn't move towards me, it just stayed there.
And before that, you didn't believe?
I didn't believe until I saw that.
Fair. I mean,
after seeing, but it looks as if like you were standing in the room. Couldn't see through it.
yeah.
It was solid.
My own paranormal sort of stuff. When I was a kid, at my grandparents' house, I saw what I thought was a man in my grandparents' house. I stayed there most weekends. Described the man. My grandmother showed me a photo, and the man I described and the photo they showed me was the same person. He was my great grandfather, who died when my grandmother was very young. So there's no way I could have described him, because I'd never have met him. My mum could never have met him, and that stuck with me for years. And I saw a guy, me and all my cousins called him Uncle Pete, but he wasn't our family, he was my granddad's friend. He passed away in his 40s or 50s, and I saw him twice in my auntie's house. And I've just had sort of weird occurrences through my life. Some could probably be explained as overtired or alcohol related or things like that, but we're probably going to go and speak to these this other team. I don't know whether we'll have to come back here another night. I don't know if there's been enough to warrant me coming back here.
We've only had the noises, haven't we, really?
Yeah, so I don't know whether we can try. Well, there's plenty of places around. I mean, it's probably an early finish for us, because we can't. If we hear a voice, it's probably them, and I'm not going to sit here or edit a video and say that's paranormal when I know there's 4 people up there. So we'll have a look. We'll see what they say.